Hello, what is up, you guys? Have a good day for everyone. Hope you have a good start to your day today, chat. And of course, still we have our event until May 15 here. That is the Alliance Festival. I just don't think that we need this kind of event right now, but still, if you guys needed something to spend your time with, I don't think that this event is going to give you or offer anything more than just the usual events that we have in the game. Okay, so we have agendas for today, and I hope I can focus on these agendas for today. And let me check if I can follow the activities that we have for today. So what we're going to do for today is we're going to do a field or battlefield survivor. We're going to have a Q&A on the spot anytime you want to ask any questions regarding the game or anything at all regarding AoEM, even for my account, builds, or something like that. Just ask me here in chat. And also, we're going to discuss a little bit about the Alliance Festival, the bundle value. Is it going to be good or bad for these bundles that are currently available to us here in the mall, especially on the lucky bags or lucky moments, and of course other offers that are currently in game, of course. Then of course we're going to also talk about my future, or what my plans are for my account, and what are my plans for the season, and of course the MGE. So we're going to have MGE. It's not going to be the MGE, it's going to be MEE. But still, we're going to talk about also possibility of doing MGE or participating in the MGE soon. And I think that's what we're going to do. So first off, we're going to do the battlefield survivor after doing the other stuff or the dailies that we have in game. So anyway, first let's go with our other topic for the day. We have the bundle value. Is it going to be good or bad? So we all know that we have almost every day we have a lot of bundles. Like the lucky moments are always present every day. Like there are no single day in my account that I don't have even a single bundle that is available in my lucky moments. So right now we're going to open these lucky moments here, and let's see what we're going to have, you know. We're also going to purchase some of the bundles that are available in the game, but first we're going to send off our troops. Okay, so before I make a video about my tips on how or what to gather every day as a free-to-play player or low spenders, actually you don't really need to gather that much resources. What you really want to do first off is go to your map, look for the, what do you call this? Look for the meteorites here. And we're going to lower down the volume here. Anyway, so you're going to look for armories here, wherein you can get the meteorites or the chest for the meteorites here. So I have marked that on my marker over here. This is the personal marker. If you are not using this feature in the game, you are missing a lot, honestly. So right here, as you can see, I have a mark here wherein in this place there is always going to be a level 5 armory for the taking. So Manny got this one. So I also have marks for level 4 just in case all the level 5s are out. So I have here level 4. Let's occupy that one with our troop. And then we're going to check the other level 5 armories that are available. Look at that. So as you can see here, if you're using these markers over here, it's going to be easy for you to identify where the level 5s are without searching here, without using the search. Or sorry, I think I'm wrong. Okay, so here, you're going to search no resources points found. Look at that. So every time you're going to search using this one, you are not going to find any. Even though you have level 5, that is just really near your area. Like you just have to spend like 2 minutes walk or 1 minute something in order for you to get to this place right here. Okay, so let's send our Darius here. Also, if you do not have yet set up your gatherers, you need to do so because you will need these gatherers daily. You don't really need to level them up to their highest possible level that you need them for them to be gathering that much, but at least you need to open the two slots of the customizable skill so that you can use their customizable skills that has gathering advantages. Oziland? Hey bro, your name is um kind of close to the name of my friend, you know. You're both Aussie. You're both named Aussie. Or are you? So anyway, we're going to do another one. So I know I have another armory here. Okay, so sometimes the level 5 or level 4 armory doesn't really spawn on the same exact place, but you can just browse the map a little bit and you will see where that is, unless that specific level 5 armory has been taken and or is kind of uh or has been taken earlier and has not yet respawned. So what you're going to do is just browse the areas near your mark like this, and then you can see we have here another level 4 armory. We can actually take that level 4. Thank you very much. We're going to use the archers with Jiao Chan, which is actually still I'm still not leveling my Jiao Chan. I know it's going to be an advantage once I level her up, but I really need the stars for my other heroes right now. And where is my other archer? Here it is. Anyway. Okay. So while we're doing that, so while we're doing that, let me show you my other armories. I'm going to show you the advantages of using these markers over here. Lot of Aussie, I think every server. I'm from server 113. Okay. Yeah, honestly. So your name is or Oscar, just to be safe. Is it Oscar? So as you can see, here is my level 4 mark. My other level 4 mark armory. So we have here level 5 armory, which was already farmed, but not to the extent of emptying this farm. So it still has some of its meteorites are still intact. I don't know if we're going to farm this up, but we have the level 4 here. As you can see, it didn't really respawn on the same exact place on my marker, but you can see that it's really just near. So you have tiles over here, the imaginary lines, the broken lines, as you see. So in that tile, you can always see your armory that you want to gather. So you just need to browse sometimes, but sometimes they land on the same mark. Like for example, this one, it's really near also. And then I have the other level 5 here, which is actually on the same mark that I have marked it. Like it's on the same spot. So that's the advantage of using markers and how you can farm your armory better. So if you are just going to use your search here, you're going to have a disadvantage because it will only give you the nearest iron meteorite armories that are available. So it's going to give you a wide map or a wider area wherein you can actually farm your armories. So as you can see, it's only like a 2-minute walk. It really will not matter that much. So here it's going to be 4 minutes, but it's going to be worth it than just farming tiles for 200, 300, something like that. That is level 3, 400 like that, 450. So it's always going to be a good advantage doing that because some of the players are actually farming the nearest armories that are available in the search button here. So your advantage is that you're going to have more choices. Like me, I have a lot of marked armories here, level for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 marked armories. So you can see I still have 5 and 4 in here. The 4 is still fresh. Then I have another level 5 here, but the level 5 has been taken or not in this tile right now. So it's still not spawning. But we have a level 4 here though. And that's what really matters. Sometimes the level 5 is here. Like, look at that. So, well, number 1 has taken that spot. So that's the advantage of having your marker here. So that's it for the armory. That's my tip for you guys. If you want to farm armories, this is what you need to do. And also, for example, let's just rally this one first. For example, you really want to farm armories. What you need to do is do it daily. And then, of course, once you have a lot of armories or armory chests, what do you call this? Armament supplies. So as you can see, I have a lot of armament supplies, 34k for the level 5, 35k for level 4. Level 3, I have 12.4k. So once you open this one, let's say I have like 1k. Okay, confirm. Then once I open that, you will see you will have like a random drop of rare or epic blueprints over here. That those blueprints you can actually use in your forging, what do you call this, in your blacksmith, wherein you can forge this one. So you can forge this rare blueprints, and then you can actually get to auto dismantle them so that you can get your forging kits to level up your armor. So that's one of the neat ways, honestly, to farm your forging kits without even purchasing from the bundles. So I think that's about it for your armories guide or armories tips, if you want to call it like that. But anyway, I'm just sharing this information to you guys. Maybe it can help or it won't. It depends on what your account really needs at the moment. But that's how I do it. And I hope that you can use that, or maybe you can use that to your advantage for your account. So anyway, moving on with our next topic here. So one thing also is that we really need to do the explorations daily. So if you are a free-to-play player and also a what do you call this, a low spender, one of the best things that you really want to do is to do the explorations daily in order for you to get the technique points. So this one, the purple ones with the scouts or using the scouts, will give you like 6. And then the alchemist manuscript, wherein you need to kill tribes here, will give you 12 technique points. So you can actually do this every day. And I think you can do 3 refreshes in a day, because this one will refresh every 8 hours. So 8, 16, 24. You can do 3 of this every day, except for this one. So the tribal chief will give you rewards like the XP tome, the hero medals, and the skill scrolls, wherein you can only get, or you can only attack this tribal chief 3 to 5 times daily, but uh, every time it will give you a different reward. So you only have 3 to 5 chance per day, but in my case, I only have like 3 chances for my tribal chief here. So um if you missed a tribal chip, it won't really like it won't really give you another uh try of it, like for the day. For example, you missed the 3 for the day and you want to get the 3 for tomorrow or the next day, and you miss the 3 for today, it won't give you the 3 tribal chip tries for the day that you missed. So you really want to do that every day. But as you attack these tribal chiefs, what will happen is that you will actually they will level up, and the higher the level, the harder they fall. That's why you really need your best troops to do that. And do not worry, because this tribal chiefs doesn't really um asks for stamina, and also they don't have like a cap wherein you can only attack them with one troop. You can actually swarm them with 5 troops, depending on the strength of the marches that you already have in your account. Okay, having said that, we're already done also with your exploration. So anyway, let's go now to the dessert cart right here. So I purchased this yesterday, just one. So you have 2 purchases of the dessert cart for the day. So one of our main topic for today to talk about is actually the bundles. Is it going to be good or bad? So these are related to the Alliance Festival. And actually the dessert cart, if I'm going to be totally honest with you guys, is actually a good purchase. It it won't really give you that much value, but honestly, this is the cheapest way to get your epic gems. Like, there are epic gems that is available in your value packs every day, but they cost 2 times the value of this dessert card that is available here. So if you are, or if you have been waiting for uh, this type of bundle, I think this dessert card here is the one for you. Okay, so I have just I just noticed that we don't have a music playing along. So anyway, let's get back to topic, and our current topic is actually the Alliance Festival. Is it good or bad when it comes to value that is available in the bundles that is currently being offered here in the mall and the Lucky Moments? So the dessert cart actually is a good value, so that's a check if you want to purchase for your gems. Now, one thing is for sure, I'm going to recommend that you guys first focus on the things that you actually need. If you are a mid spender, a low spender, what you really need to do is to assess your account on what bundles to buy. So you don't really want to purchase all types of bundles like speed ups, gems, hammers, or whatever it is available in your current mall or bundles that are being offered to you, especially with the lucky moments. Some lucky moments are actually different for every account. So my suggestion is that, or my recommendation is that when purchasing this type of bundles, what you want to do is to assess first your account and then check if what kind of bundles or what kind of these offers are really needed in your account. Like for example, right now I'm focused mostly on forging kits and speed ups, so that's my main focus. But sometimes when there are events like this that are offering a good value for the gems, sometimes I purchase this one. Like for example, yesterday I purchased just one, so right now they are all offering another two, and I think I might purchase one again. And then also in the lucky moments here, so this one you can actually trigger the forging kits for the lucky moments. This two here, you can actually trigger that every day, so with just forging. Yes, so here are my current available lucky moments here. Honestly, I really need the planishing hammers today because I need the 30 hammer, so I've already spent like 25. I think I need one of this, so I'm going to purchase that for sure. Okay, so before we do purchase anything, I just want to show you the events that are available in the mall we're in. We're going to these events are going to really benefit from the purchase, like this one, the top up rewards. So we just need to top up or purchase any bundles that have empire coins on them. Do not be fooled by this one, because maybe some players are thinking that when this one is available in their accounts, like it says here, top up rewards obtain paid empire coins, 0 out of 7,500 empire coins. So you're going to get this for sure because this is day 2. So I got the first day here. So it doesn't really matter if you purchase from this top up over here. So if you are a player or a spender, if you already max this out, for example, the first top up is 2 times the value of the empire coins, right? Like for example, this one, the 5,000 or the $100 per top up here will give you 50, and then we'll give you another 50 for the first top up. So some players or some spenders are already used up their free top ups. So today it was, I think it was the day, or this event is the time that this was reset. Like I know I have purchased some of this before, and right now you can actually purchase it again twice the value. So if you are a player who have already purchased all of this before, I think, and you want to purchase it again twice the value, I think this this top up event is for you. But if you just want to get the bundles over here, you don't really need to purchase this one, because we all know that bundles are sometimes better than the value of this pure empire coin purchase. So instead of purchasing here from the top up here in the daily surprise, you can actually purchase anything that is available in your account. Like for example, the mall, the lucky moments. So as you can see here, we are obtained paid empire coin 0 out of 7,500. So we're going to purchase something, so that let me show you how that that works. So we need 7,500, right? And I need the hammers right here. And the speed ups right here, actually, this is going to be like 3 or 2.5 days. This will give us 2.5 days. Then this will give us 5 hammers, which is a good value. And also going to have 5 million resources for the chest. Let's say we purchase that one for 500 apex coins. You can see we purchased that so that we could have the 2500 empire coin purchase. And let's see if that counts, because I know that already counts because I have done this yesterday, but I just want to show the first timers for today. As you can see, the top up rewards obtained paid empire coins have increased from 0 to 2500 over here. So that is proof that you don't need to just use this top up here in order for you to get the top up rewards that is available here daily. Also, one thing or one piece of advice, if you just want to get the bonuses here, what you just really want to do is to purchase anything that you need for the day. Then if your bundle that you want to purchase is available even after the day ends or the reset, then just purchase bundles just to max out the empire coins for the day, and then purchase the next day for the other rewards available. So if you're going to purchase, like for example, the Alliance Spark, so this Alliance Spark is available every day. So you can max this out from 60 or from $1 to $10. So this will cost you about $22 for you to purchase from $1 to $10 mark. So this will cost you $22 to fully purchase this. And this Alliance Spark resets every day. So that's that. If you're just purchasing this one, then your daily rewards are going to be available for you every day also. So you can unlock this every day if you're going to purchase the Alliance Spark every day. But if you are going to purchase other things, like for example, as long as the bundle is or has empire coins, like for example, today we have a Great Army bundle here in game. So what will happen is, if you purchase this one, you're just going to fill in the empire coins needed for the day. So just purchase the Great Army that you need until the mark or the 7,500 empire coins mark, so that you can unlock the rewards. Now, if you want to purchase other things and you have still the budget to purchase other things, what I recommend is that you purchase it tomorrow if it's available still for tomorrow, so that you can, while purchasing what you need, you're going to unlock the other top-up rewards for day 3, for example, as you purchase the bundles that you need. So that's my recommendation if you're going to purchase anything from the festival. Actually, doing this Alliance Spark is a good value because you will have legendary scrolls. I think when you max this out, you will have like 5 or 10, I think 10 legendary skill scroll at the end of this, and then also like 5. I think this one is not going to be 5. I think it's going to be 10 or 7. So you have 10 or 7 legendary hero medals, and the important thing here is that you have both the research speed up and the training speed up, which is when you purchase this until the 11th or the $10 bundle, you're going to still have a high value profit in this one when you purchase that. So for me, the Alliance Spark is actually a great value. Now the thing is, as I've said earlier, if you need the technique points, make sure that you do not need any other thing for your account at the moment, like for example speed ups, because I know there is a speed up here, but the value of this one, you're going to have way better value in your other bundles. But but like for example, this one is an event, right? The Reunion Feast. So we also have that bundle with the technique points in the pack. This one. So this one is way less value when you purchase this one. So if there is an event like this one and you want to have both the technique points and the universal speed ups, this is a great opportunity or a great time for you to purchase your universal speed ups and your technique points, because they are hand in hand and they are in one bundle, and their value is absolutely stunning, because as you can see, we have 4,899 value in here, and that is not being crazy or is not scamming you, honestly, because we have 75 technique points here, wherein you can purchase these technique points for $3 instead of here just $1, and then you also will be receiving two 12-hour speed ups. So one 12-hour universal speed up and one 12-hour research speed up, wherein you can use that for your account if you are also looking for a good value for speed ups. So I think that's that for your Alliance festival or Alliance feast, that will give you good value for your money. Another one is the flavor party. So I've said this also yesterday from my live stream, that this flavor party is of good value. As you can see, once you as you can see, you have here 3 days worth of research speed ups and 10 pieces planishing hammers, and then you also will receive fine gold, which is 5 fine gold. Fine gold is a bit pricey here in game, and you have those 3 in one bundle for just $10, and this is a good value over here. But once you go up the scale of the flavor party, this one is still good. Look at that, 8 planishing hammers for 285 pesos or $5. Now this one is the tricky part in here, because if you are planning to purchase legendary gems, I think this one is legendary gems, the yellow gems here, if you want to purchase that, I think the value of this one is just fair for that price. And the tricky part here is that you will also receive the flavor party here. They offer the same gems that is available in your dessert cart. As you can see, you have 6 custom gems and then 6 random gems and then empire coins and VIP. So you can also get that from your flavor party. Look at that. So you have that here. Okay, so here is the next thing that is available here, which is if you are a mid to low spender, I don't think that you really need to purchase this one anymore, because this one will cost you about $50, and the next one will cost you about $45 here in order for you to get those. So I don't think as a mid spender or low spender that you want to go that far. My suggestion is you can only go here until the $5 mark here. So $10, $5, $1, $3 here. I think that's the only thing that is of good value to low spenders. Mid spenders maybe can go up to the legendary gems that is available here and also this one. But I don't see you guys going for the sorry, the $5 or $50, my bad, and $45 over here. So I think that you can get this things here for a lower value, but If you are having a problem with the budget, you don't really need to push this, because you can actually get them slowly with the BIP and also the arena for the fine gold. You'll actually purchase that there. The only other thing that's going to be hard to get is your meteor steel, but you can actually purchase that meteor steel in your custom gift. Actually, I think they have them here. Oh, I think they're not. Sorry. So I think the meteor steel are available in some part of events. Yeah, I think. So if you really need them at the moment or right now, you can actually get them. But I don't think that as a free-to-play player or low spenders, you really need those, right? So one thing again, so as you can see, the tech development here for $1 is just 15 hours of research speed up and 8 hours of universal speed up. If you are a weekly spender of technique or tech development, what you want is, instead of purchasing that, purchase the reunion feast, because this one will give you more value than that for this week. And this one will end today. So if you have your budget and you want to purchase that, you can do so, because this one really has a great value. So right now it's purchasing time, so we are going to actually do something. Top down ends and it's been disbanded. No allies join my, oh sheesh. Anyway, just hang on. We're going to find something. So anyway, before that, let's go purchase first the things that we need. I'm not actually going to purchase this one. The other one with the, I think that one is going to be better. The one with the Playboy Party, I think it's going to be better. But I can actually purchase this by tomorrow. Honestly, I just need more budget for it. Okay, so we still have, well, we still need like 5,000 here. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. The Alliance Park is actually good. Let's see if we can still have that with the budget that we have. Honestly, the thing that I need is this one, because it has the legendary lightning crystal, which is also a bit expensive. And I think we really need also the universal speed up over here, because let's face it, this the value of the 60 minutes universal speed ups for 60 pieces is actually good for the $5 value. We still have that. I thought I already purchased that one. Huh. I think we already purchased that one. Yeah. I think we did. But I think it still has. Because it just resets. Like, look at that. It's still 12 hours. Okay. So we're not going to purchase that anymore. And the thing is, we're going to choose between these three. One thing's for sure, I like this better than this. I think. Okay. So this one, I think, is good just for the legendary crystals and legendary magma crystals here, and then it has resources. Okay. I'm in a bit of a stench here. We're going to get this or that. Maybe this one. Because this one we can actually purchase this every day, and it has a lower value, as you can see. And this one has higher value, and it says a lot, honestly. Okay, so this one is the one that is a bit of a stench here. Okay, so as you see, yesterday I haven't yet purchased my lucky moments. That's why they still appeared today. So I think that's what happened there, because I've already purchased 2 of this. and it's still available right now. Hmm. Maybe we can purchase that later when we have an extra for that. Going back here, so we've already unlocked the top-up reward here. Okay, sorry, I'm clicking the wrong panel. Okay, so on day 2, you will have 2 legendary hero medals, 2 12-hours research speed ups, and 2 12-hour training speed ups over here. You also have a gem chest and 300 purge forging kit. So by tomorrow, we will have the planishing hammer. And the next day after that, we will have 4 universal and a lot of research speed up. Now, this is the great thing about this. I just hope that on day 4 and day 5, the needed or the required Empire coin purchase or value remains the same at 7,500, so that we won't really need to spend that much. I really want this here, the Alliance Park, because this one is a daily thing and I'm not really sold if I want that. But okay, let's check the Reunion Feast on how much the Reunion Feast will be available. So we have purchased the $1. Now on the $5 one, we have 215 hours universal speed up, 215 hours research speed up, 150 technique points, and 6 million resource chest, another empire coins. But this one is going to end in 15 hours, guys. If you want this one, maybe this is the day that you purchase one. Honestly, like it has like 2,555 value. Let's see. I think that's still a good value, especially here. The $10 one has 200 pieces of this. Then 2 days. This one is 2 days. 2 days of universal speed up, 2 days of research speed up, 15M resource chest. Let's see. I think I still have a budget for that. And another one. Let's get another one. Okay, so here's the tricky part. We have purchased until the $10 one. So you have two $10 there, one $5 and one $1. Now the thing is, if you want to push more, so you will have here just 1,796% value. So as you can see, you will get technique points also 350, then still universal speed up. So my theory is, or sometimes when these events are in the game, the maximum output or the maximum bundle for this one are usually at $100, and usually their limit of purchase will be at 2 or 3 per for the last max or the maximum output or maximum bundle to purchase in here. Sorry, so I think that's the maximum output here. Although I want to purchase this one, I am currently on a tight budget on just what to purchase for this one. So anyway, we still have a budget for tomorrow, and right now I think that's that for the things that we're going to purchase in the mall that is available honestly right now. Okay, so most of the players are also asking if this one is of great value. Number one is because this is the only other bundle that you will have your healing speed up. Number two is that the training speed up here is actually great. One of the techniques of the MGE is actually the training speed ups. If you have your universal speed ups with you and you want to get ahead of the MGE, or you want to at least land top 10 in the MGE, what you want to do is, instead of using your universal speed ups in any other things like your research and building and or the forging, what you want is to use that speed up on the training day for your training, because the training or training troops will give you more value for your speed up and will give you more points than using your universal speed ups on your researches and buildings. So that's one advantage of using your universal speed ups on training day, and you can only get that with TitoBods. And that's one of the hidden gems for the MGE. So training day is one of the most important day in your Age of Empires Mobile MGE, which is my TS Governor event. If you want to land a spot on the top 10, use your universal speed ups for training purposes or on training day. And also, regarding the MGE, do not do not again do not use or do speed ups on the power day and the last day. You may use all your speed ups on the day that they are needed. For example, the speed ups for the research, the building, you can use them on the uh, speed up day, and then use the universals and training speed ups on the training day, because it will give you more value than using them on the power boost day or on the last day, which is called all out. So that's my recommendation or my tips for you guys who are planning to go for the MG. Okay, I hope you got that. For those of you guys who are in right now in the chat, kindly let me feel you guys and at least say yay on the chat box here, because I think I'm speaking to ghosts, because you're just watching there. You just need to say yay in the chat box if you got that tip, and I hope that tip will help you be one step ahead of your other opponents if you are competing for the MG. Anyway, the price frenzy as always is a waste of resources and money, because it actually has a bad value even after the adjustments that have been made. This price frenzy is called price frenzy for a reason. This price frenzy is actually made for desperate individuals who are desperate to top the MGE, honestly, and or individuals who are actually wanting to boost their accounts or their power right away. So if you are a mid spender, low spender, never dare to do the price frenzy. My recommendation for low spenders is always just purchase the battle pass. Everything here in the battle pass is going to do wonders for your account. You don't really need to spend on any other bundles except this one. And also, if it is not event day, the other thing that you want to purchase as a low spender or mid spender is the custom gift, because here you will get whatever you desire. Like whatever speed up you desire, you will get for a good value of money. Like for example, here $1, you can get 1 day or 2 days or 1.5 day for just the value of $1. And also you will get a resource and VIP. VIP is always important in your bundles. Make sure the bundles that you are purchasing has VIP on them, because VIP is important in your account. Always take note of that. Okay. Anyway, if you are a mid spender, low spender, or whatever type of spender you are, as long as you are not desperate to purchase or power up right away, do not purchase the planishing hammers from here. You can actually get more value with the bundles corresponding to the right amount of hammers in the value pack rather than doing or purchasing from there. So here, as you can see, you have your $10 or 10 pieces planishing hammer for $10. Then you will have 6 million resources, 5k empire coins, and 2,500 VIP XP for $10. Now, as you can see on the lucky draw, the planishing hammers, let's look for the 10 pieces. There's no 10 pieces here, but the value is $10. So here it is. So you will have also 2,500 VIP XP, but you will only get 7 pieces of planishing hammers, no resources whatsoever, and no other additional add-ons available on that planishing hammer. So never purchase for this unless you are a desperate player that you really need to purchase that right away. But unless you are not and you are spending in the game, just hoard these things on the value packs. Just purchase this weekly and you will have a lot of value with this. Just do that instead of just desperately purchasing in just one day. Okay, anyway, as I've said, the battle pass is always important to all types of spenders. Low spenders, mid spenders, kraken or whales. Every single battle pass is important. So this one, the battle horde, just do not get the one with the levels. Just get the advanced one. Do not get the one with the levels because eventually you are going to max this out whatever happens. And if there will be a time that you are or you have less amount of time and the level is still not at 80, and for example you are 1 day away from the reset, what you can do is you just purchase the upgrade. And also on the Kingdom Sword upgrade, you will get Empire coins. So you will only spend Empire coins here to max it to level 80. So don't really be bothered if you are not able to max this out right away. So always just purchase to unlock the advanced one. Do not purchase the one with the levels. Hello Gallo, how are you? Hope you are having a good day. We are doing activities here in the game and actually are discussing some of good points that will be actually helping you guys in your account, and I hope that it will be helping you to an extent wherein you will have a bit of an advantage to those who are just playing the game without getting other informations that I'm saying right now or on my other live streams. And I hope you can get some infos in my live streams and my videos that will help you in your account. And I think we're done with this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pass the time, and the dessert cart here, as I've said, is good. But if you are not actually focusing on the gems right now, there is always going to be an event wherein you will have a discount. So just make sure first, if you are going to purchase anything at all in the game, number one is to make sure there is an event, because all the values of the things in the game is or has higher value for money on every event. Like for example, the Alliance Park, as you can see, it has higher value. Also the Reunion Feast, I have purchased the first 3 or 4 purchases here. It has higher value than your usual packs that you don't have when you are in just without the event that is available in the game or that is currently running in the game. And with that, as I've said, if you want to purchase anything from the game and it's going to be your first purchase, for example, you are a free-to-play player, you want to purchase something in the game, make sure you do your first purchase in or during an event, because it will give give you a lot of value. And also don't forget to use the official store of AoEM, which is the Midas Buy, because in Midas Buy, if you are a first time spender, you will have double the value of your money. Don't forget to do that. Instead of straight purchase in the game, go to Midas Buy and use the double or get one, buy one, get one value in Midas Buy if you are a first-time spender in the game. Don't miss out on that event because it happens every 4 or 5 months or 6 months maybe. I think it happens every 6 months in Midas Buy. And with that, we're what's our next agenda for the day? Sorry, I made a list just for you guys so that we will have like a roadmap wherein we can follow that and we will know the agenda for the day. Okay, so next up, we are done with the Alliance Festival. We are done with the bundle value, good or bad. We are also done with my tips. I will place it here on the description. Armory tips. We are also done with that. Now, account future. Okay, so we're going to do first the. We're going to talk about first the. I think that the MGE MEE. I think the MGE is done. We're going to talk about the MGE later. Next up is our season plans first before our account future. So my season plans right now is to get Ramesses. That's my number one goal. But if you are already invested with Mulan, do not get Ramesses. If you are already invested in Mulan, what you want to do is get Mehmed to 5-star and your Mulan with Bellevue, and you don't need Ramesses at all in your account. Max your Mulan, max your Bellevue, max your Mehmed instead of getting Ramesses if you already are or already invested in Mulan's lineup. Is this event worth it for low spender like me? Absolutely, Jatniel. So what you need to do, as I've said earlier, if you are not yet here, what you want to do is to get the bundles for the day. Like for example, you want the gem chest. Now my recommendation for you, Jatniel, is this. Number one, if you are a low spender, Jatniel, this one is for you. So first thing is identify the thing that you need. Okay, number one is identify the thing that you need. If either you need the castle facilities, if either you need the gems, if either you need the speed ups, what does your account require of you right now? Like for example, you are yet to get your T7 March, so you need the researches speed ups or any type of speed ups for your account. So what I suggest is you identify first your needs for your account and then go from there. If you are, for example, as I've said, is a low spender, I think you still don't have your T7s with you, and if that is the case, what you want to purchase from this event is actually the speed ups. And honestly, the Alliance Spark here is a good way to start because the Alliance Spark will give you almost everything you need to rank up your heroes, your skills. You will have speed ups and training speed ups. You will have resources, and the value is actually great. And you can purchase this every day, but as a low spender, I don't suggest you purchase this every day. The only thing that is good here for you to purchase is actually the $1 and the $3, I think, after this. Let's see. Oh, $2, and then I think after the $2 here, the $3. Okay, so just the 3 or 2. So $1, $2, and $3 if you can, or just $1 and $2, and you are good. Because that one is going to be daily. Next up is what you want to do is to max out the top up rewards here if you can. So since we have purchased the $1, $2, and $3 already, I think we are at let's see, 500, 1,000. So I think once you purchase this one or another one, as long as you maxed out the top up rewards, you will have the rewards here and extra rewards if you can. If you can do that daily, that will be good. But for a low spender, I don't think that will happen. So I think what you're going to do is, I've said, is you're going to need to assess your account check whatever it is you need for the moment. Like as I've said, I think you don't have your T7s with you yet, so you need to focus on speed ups. So right now the event has a good value for speed ups here. Then you will have legendary medals, skill scroll, which is overall what your account need at the moment, I think. So I think the Alliance Park is the one for you. And also, if you do not have the celebration bounty yet, this one is actually good. And speaking outside the event, as a low spender, do not forget to purchase all the battle pass, all of it. Like if you are a low spender and you don't want to spend anything on the packs or the event, the battle pass is your friend. So battle pass, this one is the Kingdom Sword. This is a monthly thing, Then the log-in gift is just $1 per week. So this is a weekly thing for $1. Next one is the limited time bounty. This will also give you a lot, and this is usually $5 to $10. And this one is not actually a weekly thing. Sometimes the event lasts for 2 weeks, and I think that's also a good thing for a low spenders. And the heroic expedition is a weekly thing, and this one also has a great value because you will only need to purchase this for $3 for the week. So I think as a low spender, you will have great value for this because you can see here the season 1 heroes and then the recommended heroes, wherein I know that low spenders, free-to-play players, or mid spenders are actually looking for these heroes that are available here, especially Julius and the season 1 heroes like Attila, like Richard, or like Tribu in here. So I think Battle Pass is your friend, Jetnil. Don't forget that. But if you want something from the festival, I think your account needs the speed ups. And I think the Alliance Park is a good way to go for your account as a low spender. Although you don't really need to purchase that every day because that's what will happen. Anyway, I hope I have answered your question. Another one is show your castle facilities. Right now, my castle facilities is not my main focus because I am on a budget. So my castle facilities is still not that great. So don't fall into a trap that I have fallen into because I have purchased 4 mercenary camps, 4 mercenaries for 4 different marches. That's what I did. But as a low spender or free-to-play player, focus on just 1 or 2 of this. Just 1 or 2. And then you can go on down the ladder here. That's my suggestion for you. As a low spender or free-to-play player, do not get caught on unlocking 4 marches or 5 marches. Make sure you have 1 solid, good, or great march. Focus on that, and your account is going to do well. 1 to 1 month old, I think you are still in season 1, or I think you're just in season 1 right now, right? So I think for every event or everything that you want to purchase as a low spender, just focus on the battle pass. Then always assess your account before purchasing any bundles. That's my suggestion to you. Right now, my castle facilities are actually trash because I don't have yet, or I am not yet focusing on this stuff right here. So I have a friend who is actually already on the renovation stage. We're in their town center is on renovation. Their level actually is, or their hero level is not 125 or not 120 anymore. Their max is 130, and they are actually crushing me now. And I really can't do anything about it because their level is 130. How the fuck can I win? Oh, sorry for the curse. Well, that's that. Anyway, if you have any other questions that I can help you with, just ask them here. Okay, anyway, back to the agendas for the day. Okay, so plans for the season. Okay, so as I've said earlier, my plan is to win the MGE, at least one, so that I can get my hands on Ramesses. I really need an archer because my march really sucks right now. Like, I do have my pikeman, but my main march are my swordsman here. So my pikeman, my warrior pikeman, my swordsman, my martial pikeman, my cavalry, warrior cavalry, and as you can see, I don't have a decent archer march. Although I have archers in my account, I don't see them. I don't see them as a good march because honestly, I have been trapped on doing my swordsman. That's why I am actually having a trouble right now with damage. So if you're like me, I suggest that you focus on just one troop type. Like for example, I focus on my swordsman here. But the problem is because of the freaking Ramesses, my Miyamoto March right now is having trouble just staying alive in the battlefield. So what I'm going to do, so my plan here now is to actually bench. I'm going to bench my Yodit for a while, and then I'm going to use and level up my Constantine because I have a Constantine here. What I will do is to use my Constantine and bench my Yodit at the moment, then use my Constantine by next week after the MEE. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Constantine, max him out to 5 stars. Once I max him out to 5 stars, so the other gems that I have used on Yodit, I'm going to use that on Ramesses once I get a hand on him or get my hands on him. The past 2 MGE was really crazy in our server. Like our top dog or our top player or top points getter or the winner of the event has like 120 million points, which is hard to get in an MGE. And also the top 10, the number 10 or the 10th place in the MGE garnered like 60 or 70, 60 to 70 M points during the MGE, which is crazy because the last time I checked that we have MGE for Ashoka and Ashoka and Ramkam. The only max points that I have seen is like 70 or 60 or 80, something like that. And the number 10th place is usually 30, 40 M. And now it doubled. Like when Ramesses came into the picture, the points in the MGE doubled. Like I'm still waiting for a decent MGE for me, or if I have the resources to compete in the MGE. Right now, here are my current resources and speed up. So that's my current plan. Get Ramesses, and then make sure that I make my my troops ready or my resources ready for Ram. And what will happen is that my current march for my archer is this. Like I have Theo almost 5-star. So that's what I'm working on. Her 5-star or her 5th rank. Then I have Suleiman here. And I won't really use Suleiman anymore. I'm not really fond of him anymore. It's kind of like I was used to him and it's really not that strong. And I have Charlemagne already. This one is ready for the 3 stars. I already have the hero medals, but I'm sticking to it right now because I'm going to use the medals in MGE, sorry. Then, actually, my other plan is to max out my Mansa Musa for this season. So we're going to max him out. Oh, also we're going to spin for him today. Aussie Land also asked, is it worth to push BIP 12 to get universal medals every week? Honestly, in my opinion, it is worth it. Like, if you don't have any other events you can get your hero medals, the BIP store is the thing or a good thing for you if you want. But the problem is, if you're going to purchase your universal hero medals here, you need 20,000 empire coins every week. So that's the only downside. Instead of you using your $20 or 20,000 empire coins on this, you can actually spin on the advent. But universal hero medals for $20 or 20 empire coins to 20,000 empire coins is actually worth it, I think, for 20 pieces. So I think that's your question, right? So it's worth it to be or to get to level 12. That's my uh that's my uh suggestion for you, is to get to level 12. Also, you can get the right here, as you can see, my Oblivion scrolls are every week used. Like, every week I am testing different type of builds, different skill builds, and actually that is always maxed out for me. So that's why I'm waiting for next week till I change my Yodit to my Constantine. And I'm still thinking if I'm going to do that right away on Monday, or am I going to wait for the MGE to start, so that at least I will have points using my hero medals. I think I'm going to wait until that time and just go for 3 stars Constantine by Monday, because that's really my plan, because I need some of the gems from my current lineup, like some of the gems here, like this one. I will max out my Miyamoto, and then the other ones, like the active ones here, are actually used also for Ramesses. So I think I'm going to also need this, and that's going to be a good thing for me if I'm going to bench it, because one thing is, I'm going to have another tanky lineup with Constantine on board in this, or aboard this March. And honestly, the damage of Ramesses lineup is enough to obliterate the enemies without your other lineups present as the main damage. And so right now, my main march are my swordsman. The next is my pikeman, warrior pikeman, and then my third march here is actually should be the the lineup of Lubu, the Cav warriors. But my problem here is that because of the arrival of Ramesses and then the arrival of Mehmed, the archers are freaking tanky. Even though my Lubu gives off a lot of damage, they usually instantly dies in the battlefield and PvP without even doing that much of damage. And also, one update on my Lubu lineup is that since I have Guan Yu, and Guan Yu produces a lot of criticals, I changed one of my other skills from Reaper Tiger to Spirited Pursuit, wherein, because the Reaper Tiger will only give you like 320% damage, wherein your Spirited Pursuit will give you 420% damage. The only advantage of the Reaper Tiger here is that it will give you 12% additional uh, critical rate. Since I have Guan Yu, and Guan Yu has already a critical rate, and that will give Lubu more chances to deal critical, I opted to use Spirited Pursuit instead of the Reaper Tiger right now. But if I have Rani instead of Guan Yu and my lineup is Lubu, Attila, and Guan Yu, I will still go for the Reaper Tiger. And then still weak spot the other rather than the Spirited Pursuit. But the thing is that I have Guan Yu, so that's about it. Anyway, one thing that I have changed on my Lubu lineup is the ring. So I have placed here the Tranquil ring, and I will also replace the ring of my Guan Yu from the Scorching Flame to another tanky ring. I think I'm going to give them the Ring of Clover or another tank ring. Maybe I think maybe I could give them the Lofty Mountain, so that they will have a little bit more tank damage than still damage for the commander and stuff. But I'm still going to check them out, and then I'm going to update or I'm going to make a video update about the lineups in here. So anyway, also my Ramcam here is the only hero in my Marshall Pikeman who is not at 4 stars yet. Maybe once I finished my main lineup, my swordsman lineup, and I got Ramesses, maybe that's the time I can max my Ramcam. Although we're still waiting for I don't know if Alexander the Great is going to be available in season 5. I don't know the plans of the devs, but Alexander the Great is going to be a good addition to this lineup. So what will happen is that it's going to be a pure defense lineup with Alexander the Great. If Alexander has or will still retain the same skills and description he have right now in the as a hero, and if they're going to change that, maybe still Alexander is like going to be, I think, a mythical hero, and I think Julius Caesar is going to give off a good value for a long time until that happens. But there will be no one to replace Ramcam in your Marshall Pikeman lineup, because you really need the buffs of Ramcam. If you are a spender, you really need the buffs of Ramcam if you have him in your lineup. And yeah, I think this season that's my current plan. Max out Mansa Musa, then make sure that I also max out some of the available skills that I can max out, because as you can see, my main March has already their skills maxed out. I will focus on this lineup, the Marshall Pikeman, in some other time. And actually, the Lubu lineup is going to my Lubu lineup is going to be better next season because of Timur, I think. But if you have a Rani in this lineup, for example, you have a Lubu, Attila, and Rani, you don't really need Timur. The only reason I would want to Timur to replace my Guan Yu is going to be because I want to upgrade my lineup, and I think Timur is going to bring this lineup to the next level. And of course, after that, I'm going to change again the Spirited Pursuit, but I'm going to test it first. And I think that's my current plans for my season 3, or this season 3. First up is change my Yodit, bench my Yodit, because the next thing is my I'm going to get Ramesses, so that's going to be my main damage dealer. So I'm going to make this lineup a bit tanky with the addition of Constantine, then max out my Mansa Musa, and then max out the skills of this lineup. and then make this line up tanky, changing the rings to more tanky rings, and also changing their I think I'm going to change also the the other talents, wherein I will put a lot of armor in the talents, and also I'm going to change some of the gems that is currently here on this lineup. Although my gems here also already tanky gems, like the only thing that is not tanky in here is I think this one. Sorry, this one. So I think I can do more defense here. But my Attila already have defense, I think. So my Attila has health. So the thing is, what I'm going to do is replace this with defense. Defense gems like this one. So unit defense, as you can see. Then another thing is the other thing I think is the only problem with that though is I'm going to miss some of my strategy or my unit capacity gems. What I'm going to do though is just defense here and then get Attila defense instead of the so we're going to have a defense against here. Replace my Attila's. I think I'm going to replace my Attila's unit health gems to another unit defense gems. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I still have or need 2 of those. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to replace this one. Once I have my Constantine, I'm going to replace this with the Lofty Mountain. So that's going to happen. Then, of course, I'm going to... Oh wait, hang on. I think I will not use my Lofty Mountain on my Lubu lineup. Instead, what I'm going to do is hand them the... I think I'm going to hand them the Clover. The Ring of Clover instead. Then here on this lineup, I think I'm going to use the Ring of Badger instead. And then level up my Messenger of Destruction to at least level 10. And then use again my Scorching Flame on my Miyamoto lineup so that I will have multiple activation of my skills, and with that multiple activation also of the heal. And that's my current plan for my season 3. So my future plan for my account is, after getting Ramesses, I will focus on the bundles or purchasing bundles that are available to max out Ramesses. Next off is future plans is to max out this stage 1 mercenaries research and then go to stage 2. So that's my next plan. And after that, when that is all maxed out, that is the only time I am going to focus merely on purchasing bundles for the castle facilities. I think that's a good plan. What do you guys think? What do you think, chat? Is it a good plan? Because I think focusing first on maximizing the skills here in the researches is way more important than getting the castle facilities. Although what I can do is purchase every week the $1 one, so that at least I have the 75 pieces. Honestly, it's not a $1 one, it's a $3 I think. And I'm not sure if that is way better, but in the store we have the value packs also. But the problem is it's only 30 pieces for $3. So here you can actually get 75 for $3. So this is way better than that. Although it has lower value, as you can see, it's only 1,154. So I don't think that's going to happen. So the best time to purchase your castle facilities technique points are during events. Like for example, this one, you can see you have the castle facilities for just the price of this. So $3 times 4 is 12, which is actually this is actually a good value when it comes to the overall value. But the thing is, you will only have like a few technique points for the price of $30, wherein you can actually get this 350 for, I think, like $20. So this one is $30 here. So I think you can only get this for $20 or 350. But the thing is, you will have here speed ups and then legendary gems and also speed up. So I think that's the only advantage of that, although this one has low amount of value with them. Okay, so I think also my plan is to get my future plan on my account is to actually get Cyrus in season 4. And what will happen is that I will bench my Richard and get Cyrus. Once Cyrus is tier or level 5 or tier 5, that's the only time I'm going to replace Richard. But until then, Richard is going to be my main commander. I also tried Boudica in place of Richard, and the thing is, Boudica as the main commander before Richard is actually good in the battlefield fights for the MEE or the Mightiest Empire event. And with Richard as the commander, this lineup is actually good in PvP. Like, this one is actually good in PvP. And then Boudica is actually way better as the commander when it comes to MEE. And then the skills that I have for them is actually the standard skills that you will need if you want your troop, your warrior pikeman troop to be this one is an AoE build, or I think it's called a countered swarm build. So this one is a swarm build or a counter swarm build. As you can see, we have Fearless Retribution on Mansa Musa, we have Forceful Retaliation and Fearless Retribution on Richard, and Boudica has King's Blade and Forceful Retaliation. So as you can see, this build is all or most of them are for counters and counter swarm. And the thing is, if you don't have Richard, you can replace him with Leo. And with Leo, I think what you want, what skills you want as a counter or as a counter swarm is King's Blade and Fearless Retribution also. But in that sense, I think you still want your Boudica as the main commander. But in Season 4, as I've said, we will replace Richard with Cyrus. That's the plan. And then I think that's about it. So that's my current plans for my account. Okay, next stop of business for the day. Anyway, if you guys are just tuning in and this is your first time checking out my live stream and my videos, kindly support the channel by liking this video or this live stream and then sharing it with your friends. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. It will really help us a lot to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark, because we are 20 something, I think 28 or 25 subscription more for us to reach the 1,000 subscription mark. So once we have reached the 1,000 subscribers mark, we are going to do a giveaway just for you guys, of course, during a live stream. And I hope that happens, because when that happens, of course, it's going to be good for our YouTube channel. And I hope I could, and with that, I hope I could share more videos, more guides, more tips and infos for you guys to use for your accounts. Okay, so right now we are done with the bundle value, good or bad, Alliance Festival. We also are done with the account future plans, season plans, Armory tips are also done. Okay, the QA, I am actually doing it as if there are any questions there in the chat. Okay, next up is we're going to go for the MEE update. Okay. So let's go for the MEE. So we are up against 52, Empire 52 right now. Okay. So MEE is the mightiest Empire event, or TME. For the other players, they call this the TME, or still for the ROK players, they're still calling this the KVK. So anyway, as I've said, the update here is that I think we're winning. We're winning in total points. And if we win this preparation stage, we can actually use our preferred time, which is 19 to 2300 UTC, because most of our players are from Europe, and some are from the US, and only a few from Asia, and some are from Middle East, but only a few also, I think. But most of the players here, especially in our alliance, most players in our alliance are actually from Europe. So right now, I think we are in overall, we are 412. Actually, I'm not giving off too much level here in the MEE, but I make up for the points when it comes to the battle. Like when it's time to fight, I'm for sure I'm in the top 10 always. So okay, so right now on the first day I haven't really did a lot. Like I only did like unlock the 3 chests. And then on the second day, so that one is the resource gathering. I'm really bad at resource gathering right now. Like on the day before the resource gathering, your gatherer should have at least the maximum capacity before you start the day. But the problem is I always am not that I'm too lazy to do that. The next up is the unit training. Actually, my unit training, I am saving right now for the MGE. That's why we are at just 260. Next up is tribal elimination. So on the day that they start, so I'm actually on top 10, and then when it ends, I'm on top 100 something. That always happens because I'm really not using my staminas for tribal eliminations on MEE. Then the next day, speed up consumption. Also, another thing is that I'm actually saving up for the MGE because I really need Rameses right now. Next thing is power boost. So as I've said, when it comes to the MGE, the worst scenario is that you use your speed ups on power boost day. Like, it's the worst case scenario. So if I were you, one of the techniques for the MGE is that you leave out 1 or 2 days on your last research or building so that you can actually finish the building and the research on the day of the power boost. And without using the speed ups, you can maximize your power increase on the power boost day, and then it will give you more points. So that's one advice for the MGE and MEE also. And then usually when the MEE hits like this, what happens is that I make up for the points that I am missing when it comes to the fighting day. So that's what usually happens. So I make sure I contributed a lot of points or kill points on the day of the fight, and that's what really matters for me. I usually use all of my strength and my power, and my other what do you call this? My other points came from that, and I think that's okay as long as we win. So tomorrow, or in just 13 hours, we're going to be starting the, or we're going to finish this event, and then we're going to, of course, start the fighting, I think. So we're going to finish in 13 hours here. I think it's going to be like 5 or 6 a.m. by tomorrow. And then I think that's about it. Anyway, having said that, as I've said, we're going to spin for Mansa Musa. We have 70,000 Empire coins right now. And then I think I'm going to spin only until 60. If I can today. Because we only have like 2 days more for Mansa Musa. So let's see what our luck will give us for the day. I hope you guys are still with me, and let's see what will happen with our Mansa Musa for today. Okay, are you ready, guys? Are you ready, chat? And I want to thank every one of you guys who are currently here in the game. I haven't yet checked on this game. Anyway, hang on. Okay. So, I don't have a game title here. So I think that's the problem with what happened here. I don't have the title with me. So the game, I hope it changed or update. I hope it updates. Oh, like, I think it did. I think it did. Okay, so we're going to do the Mansa Musa spin right now. Okay, first 5 spin is actually bad. Okay, let's go for another. Alright, we have 2 Mansa Musa already. Oh, we got 1 here. I'm also counting how many we get. Okay, as you can see there, we got the 10 Mansa Musa in just 4 tries. So, on the first try, we didn't have any Mansa Musa. On the second try, we have 2. On the third try, we have 2 again, I think. And then on the fourth try, we landed the 10 pieces Mansa Musa medal already. And I think that's already 40, just 41 spins. So we did just 20 spins. And we got the 10 Mansa Musa already. And I think that's good, right? What do you think, chat? I think that's good. So anyway, let's continue. Okay, we got 1 Mansa Musa here. We're going to do 4. So we got 2. Oh, we got another 2. And I think we just need 1 more. Okay, we got 1. Anyway, that's still a good spin. We got 10 Mansa Musa in on the 4th spin. So at least we still have actually 37,000 Empire coins, but I don't think we're going to spend that much. So we did get at least 10 pieces Mansa Musa, and then another extra. And how many Mansa Musa do I have right now? Oh, only 53. Okay. So my Mansa Musa is currently at 4 stars. Where are you, bro? Show yourself. Okay, there. Okay. So we have enough to at least add might to Mansa Musa. So to be able to rank this up to rank 5, we need 270 hero medals. So we have 53 right now. So we need 220 more for us to advance Mansa Musa to rank 5. I think that's we're not going to make we're not going to make it until that. But since I have said that we are going to max him out, we're going to actually do a spin until 120 or 200 until tomorrow. And right now we still have 37k. Let's go and spin for it. Okay, we got 1 Mansa Musa here. We don't have Mansa Musa in there. We don't have Mansa Musa in there also. Okay, we got 1 here. We got another one. Okay, we have 2. We have 1. Okay, we don't have anyway. So at least we are at 100 spins already. So by tomorrow, I hope we can get more. I think we can get more Empire coins by tomorrow. And so that we can unlock the 120. So we get the 15 here. So we ended up at how many? 59. So by tomorrow, I think we can get the 15. Then we have more. Let's say we get the 70. Let's just say we get the 70 or 80. So we will need 190 more. And if we're lucky, we can actually purchase more or do more spins by tomorrow. We still have time though. You don't really need to be rushing that part of this game. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to do some of the daily quests. Hope you guys are having a good day and that you are picking up some good advices or infos in my streams. And with just that, I am really going to be happy to share anything that I know that I think you need and that you think you also need. Like, okay, I can get this one now. 9, still 4 pieces for that. Where is the other one? Like, okay, haven't I already unlocked a lot? Like, am I missing some more? That's a little bit weird. Okay. So it's time to unlock the lucky draw. So I still need 6, so I have 1 in 14 hours. And then 1 day after that. But I can actually do 6 now or 5. Actually, we're just going to do the 5. And then we can do the last one in 14 hours so that we can, or I can get this free 100 Jewelers Mark. And I think that's about it with that. Okay. So I'm just going to finish first the explorations because I haven't done some of it yet. Hope you guys are having fun or is fond of the music that is available right now. I hope it's actually audible, or I don't know if it's audible for you guys. I think it is audible for you guys right now. Then after it, we're going to do the tribal chiefs. And also we still have 4 tries in the PvP. And the problem is most of the players that I have leveled with before is kind of ahead of me right now. They have more power, they are more powerful, especially when it comes to ring levels. Which is actually hard to come by for me right now, is to level up my rings. Because it's not a 1 week or 1 time thing. Okay, we're going to do the tribal chiefs in a bit. Just going to edit my troops. Let's go. And then this one. Oh, I think that's already okay. Let's see. I think it's okay. You can actually see how much damage this tribal chips already have. Okay, we're going to do another one. Okay, it's available. I think we have one more. And this one is the medal. Yeah. And we're going to do a battlefield survivor later. In a little bit, I think. Okay. I think that's done. Henry says, "Hi, my server is going on season 2 next week. Do you know who's the first advent hero on the first week?" Season 2 Boudica. Boudica is the first one. I think Boudica comes with who's her? Bellevue. I think Boudica and Bellevue is going to be the first one on the advent. Do you have interest in any of those two? I just want to see Caravan. When is Lubu going out? Usually Lubu and Yodit is the last to appear. So it's, I think, the third advent. Lubu and Yodit. That's how they appeared on our server. So we got on the first advent, we have Boudica and Bellevue, and then on the second advent we have Suleiman and Octavian or Augustus, and then on the last advent, or the third advent, sorry, we had Lubu and Yodith. Yodit. It's not Yodith, it's Yodit. 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 Anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're going to level up our account. We're going to level up just some of the armors here. Just to 30. Bang! As you can see, as at least we have this. Maybe. I think I can get this to level 30 also. Oof. Yeah, right. And then this one is not yet going. It's not going to be good yet, right? Like maybe the boots. Well, actually, I don't know if I get Bellevue because I have 4-star Josephine. But I don't have her equipped right now because I have Rani and Attila. Okay. So I think that the time you want to change, do you think 1-star Bellevue is better than a 4-star Josephine? Actually, what will happen, Henry, I suggest if you're going for Lubo, what you want to do is to use your Rani and Attila on Lubu. So once you get Lubu, your lineup should be Lubu, Attila, and Rani. Rani as the third commander on that lineup. And then what will happen is that you're going to get Bellevue, and also you're going to use Josephine together with your Mulan. Then on season 3, when season 3 goes, or when season 3 comes to your server, what will happen then is that you're going to exchange Josephine for Mehmed, and then you will have Mulan, Bellevue, and Mehmed, and of course you're going to level up your Bellevue and your Mulan. But if your Josephine is level 4 or 4 stars, you're going to use her until Mehmed comes, or until you leveled up Mehmed. So that's what will happen. Hello, Sanjeev. How are you doing, bro? You have something in mind you want to ask? But I love my Mulan March though, lol. You will love Mulan March even better though. But it's up to you actually, because Rani and Attila is a good match. Rani and Attila is both good for Mulan and good for Lubu. So if ever you want them to be static as it is, you want Rani and Attila to still be with your Mulan, then it's all good. But once you get Lubu, you're not actually going to add any other heroes to Lubu that will buff that hero. Like, the best lineup for Lubu, to be honest, in my opinion right now, especially in your current season, is going to be Lubu, Attila, and Rani. Or if not, you can actually go for Lubu, Guan Yu, and Attila. But the thing is, you already have Rani and Attila. So why not just go for Lubu, Attila, and Rani? And you can actually feel the damage or the difference in damage once you leveled up your Bellevue for your Mulan. And once you get your Mehmed, that space for that space of Josephine, once you get Mehmed, that lineup is going to do wonders for you, especially in season 3 and season 4, because Mehmed is a great addition for that. Where are you from? I'm from Asia. I'm an Asian person. How about you? Where are you from? Turkey. Okay. Sheesh. Maybe I can go for Charlie. No. Let's go for Tio. Charlie's just 10. Am I? Okay, so Charlie's 10. Yeah, right. Because I don't have the... Oh no, I have one. I have... But I don't think I have the stars. Hang on. Let me check it. Is Mulan, Belle, Josephine can work together? Of course. Mulan, Bellevue, and Josephine can work together. That's the lineup. If you're going to put your or replace your Rani and your Attila with Lubu, that's going to be the lineup. Okay, we need stars here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then next off, the shoes. Actually, we can level this up and get at least 1 or 2. Oh, just 1. It's okay. It's fine. How about this one? Oof, nice song. You love my content. You're from Asia? Where? And thank you, bro, for loving the content. Hope you are already a subscriber and you like this video and share it with your friends. You can help me out with that, bro. Last question. What skill should I put on them? Okay, so here is a... I will give you a link for my Lubu lineup so that you can see the difference between the Lubu with Guan Yu and Lubu with Rani. Hang on. But I will actually show you what skills you need for your Mulan with your Bellevue and Josephine. I will show it to you firsthand, of course, since you've asked for it. Who am I to not give you that, bro? Like, your wish is my command. As long as it's not Furby, it's not pervy, or it's not bad, or it's not censored, I'm going to do that for you. Okay, where is my lineup? Okay, here it is. Let's see the videos. I actually have them here. Like, okay, so here it is, Henry. You know, your name is Henry. So here it is, Henry, for your Lubu. Anyway, let me show you what I mean. I actually don't have Mulan, but I am the person responsible for the builds of my my kingdom, like my empire, like my alliance mostly, but some of the other players are also asking for my opinions on this thing, so you are really safe. Okay, so I have a Mulan build, but I did that for my friend Ozzy. So what for the build of Mulan actually is, it's always going to be the weak spot and the Act of Mercy. You don't really need to change anything from Mulan, so it's going to be the weak spot, Act of Mercy for Mulan. Okay. Now for Bellevue, because sometimes other players are using other skills on her, the good thing with Bellevue here is her skill is actually good. Where is that one? The dark flag here is one you need to use. Do not worry about the armor here. Okay, do not worry about that. Second skill is weak spot. Now, why weak spot? Because weak spot has or will give you 300 and 300 something damage. Then it will also 370% damage lead, and then it will also give you 30% damage for 3 seconds for all of your skills. So that's one thing. So that is why weak spot attack and dark flag is the way to go instead of Act of Mercy, because you don't really need another Act of Mercy since your main commander is Mulan with an Act of Mercy. That it isn't really needed or recommended to have 2 Act of Mercy in one march. Although it stacks, but it's not really recommended. So the thing is, one weak spot is good and then the dark flag. So Pay in Blood is actually a skill that is dependent on the type of build that you have. So if you're going to use Pay in Blood, you're going to have less damage. Like for example, you have 370, then you will recover units for sure. But the thing is, with your skill as the dark flag, you will have more damage, as you can see. So this one, after launching a normal attack, increase your might. So the might of your hero with the highest might by 110, which is your Mulan. So you're going to give your Mulan that much damage. Number 2 is that it reduces the armor of the enemy hero with the highest armor by 100 for 6 seconds. So that's another thing that is good for your dark flag. So instead of using Pay in Blood, you use dark flag. Although I know that Pay in Blood has 370% damage and then heal. So that's where your weak spot comes into play, because the weak spot also has 370 damage, but the thing is you will have 30% more damage. Then that 30% damage for 3 seconds will affect your weak spot's damage and also your Black Tide's damage. That's why the weak spot is good for Bellevue, and then the dark flag is good for your Mulan, which will receive a lot of damage. And the best thing is your enemy will have less armor. So if you are using the armor piercer on your Attila, the skill of Bellevue's dark flag is way better than your armor piercer, sorry. And that is why Bellevue is a good addition to your Mulan lineup. And the only thing is that her Black Tide will give you like damage or negative armor, something like that. And as you can see here, reduce their armor. So the thing is with Josephine, where are you, Josephine? So we have Josephine here. I'm just looking for her. Where are you, brother? Where the hell is my Josephine? Josephine, where are you? Okay, I'm missing my Josephine. Where the hell is she? Okay, so we have here my Josephine. Actually, I can max her out, but I'm still not doing so. I'm waiting for the right time. Okay, so the skill of Josephine for your March, what will happen is that your Josephine, you will need the protracted battle here so that you will have heal. You can see. And then the good thing about Josephine is her skill here also has recovery. So it will also give you a good chunk of damage and also recovery. So another thing is that with your Josephine, you can also actually use weak spot again. So protected battle and weak spot is also good for your Josephine. But I suggest if your Josephine is going to be the support, instead of weak spot, use the double attack. So protracted battle and double attack for your Josephine. Since your damager is going to be your Mulan mainly and your Bellevue secondary. Tertiary is your Josephine, which will give you a bit of defense. So in the double attack, you will get armor, you will get might, which is needed for your hero. Next up is protracted battle. It will give you heals. As you can see, every 6 normal attacks, you will get a heal, although it doesn't have damage. But the thing is, with the double attack, you will, or you have a chance to trigger the War Cry multiple times. And with the War Cry, you will have damage. Then next up, you will have another recovery here. So that's about it. So for me, protracted battle with heal, then double attack. So why did we pick the protracted battle instead of the weak spot for your Josephine as the healer? And also one thing, your Josephine should get the Ring of Clover so that you will have, or you will compensate for the armor that you are going to lose from your Bellevue.
Life is not for the faint of heart, but it's the only life for me.
Okay, so as I've said, what ring you need for your Josephine is very cheap, the Ring of Clover. So your Ring of Clover, especially when max, since it's just level 1, or I mean low tier ring, you can actually max out your Ring of Clover. Where the hell is my Ring of Clover? I'm just going to show you so that you can see the value of the Ring of Clover, because some players are using this ring, and it's actually a good ring to have. So here, the Ring of Clover will give you like 16% damage reduction. That is good. Then when it's at its current level, here is level 26, this is easy to level up since it's a very cheap ring. So you will have defense plus 6%, troops attack plus 6%. So there's a 50% chance that you will have 16% damage reduction for your troops, which is going to be good for your troops, especially if you have a wolf ring for your Mulan. Because I know mostly the build of Mulan is wolf ring if you do not have the Radiant ring, which is the Radiant ring is a must on Lubu. But if your Mulan is your main march, use your Radiant ring on your Mulan. Because whichever march is your highest DPS or damage per second, you have to use that Radiant ring for your Mulan or your Lubu. Like for example, I have my Lubu here. So my Lubu's build is different. So although my Lubu has my ring here, as you can see, Radiant ring. So you can use that Radiant ring on Mulan. So if you have Mulan, you use that Radiant ring on her, and if Mulan is your main go-to lineup, use that Radiant ring on her. Then one Clover ring right now for Josephine, and then you can actually use your Wolf ring for Bellevue. So that's usually how it goes, and I think that's going to give your account a lot of boost when it comes to damage. If Lubu come out, he is gonna be my main march. Okay. So more and more likely for you to use your Attila and Rani on your Lubu. So on my guide, the link that I have sent you, you will see that there's a specific place wherein you place Rani and wherein you place Guan Yu if ever Guan Yu, you want Guan Yu as your second. But the thing is, if you have Lubu, Attila, and Rani as your main march, you don't need to change Rani to Timur on Season 4. Because on Season 4, there's going to be another hero for that march, which is Timur. But if you have Rani, you don't really need to change or upgrade your hero lineup in exchange for Rani for Timur. Because Rani with Attila and then Lubu, if you max them all out to 5 stars, your heroes are going to be a lot better or will do a lot of damage even without the help of Timur. But one thing One thing I want to tell you is that you don't have to follow the standard rings and gems for that lineup. Because the problem of that lineup is going to be they're going to be squishy. They're going to be so soft you're going to hate them. If you know what I mean. Like that lineup is going to be so squishy right now. The Lubu lineup is so squishy, especially with the arrival of Mehmed and the freaking Rameses. Even the Archer March of Mulan with Mehmed in it is really hard to crack. It's really hard to kill. Before I kill that lineup, I am almost dead. And then, if you are being swarmed by a lot of Mulans with their Mehmed with them, you're going to die even if you are a maxed out Lubu. That is the current dilemma of the Lubu users right now. So in order for you to counter that, you have to adjust your build. So what will happen is that you will sacrifice your gems instead of attack gems. What you're going to do is to build more on the defensive side of things when it comes to the gems. Second off, you need to adjust your rings also and just make Lubu as the damager with the gems, and then put on the Radiant Guardian ring. Then on the side of Rani and Attila, what you want to do is all defensive gems, and then all defensive rings. So that's how you will compensate for the value that Mehmed and Ramesses line up brings to the table when the season 3 comes, especially when season 4 comes with Timor. I think Timor is going to be great for that lineup, although Rani is the best choice still for me. I will only get Timor because I have a Guan Yu, because Timor is a step higher in value than Rani. So I think that's that. I hope I explained that well, because sometimes I intend to uh, explain a little less, you know. Okay, so just take note on those things, and I think you're going to be great. But is health gem better than capacity? So here's what I discover. The health gems, the capacity gems are better than health gems. Why? Number one, your troop will have more number of troops. Second off, the more number of troops you have for your army or for your march, the more damage and the more tanky you get, because you have more troops. Third off is that health gems are better for healers. Like for example, I use let's say this. I am Tribuana. The heal though of Tribu is this is not a good example. Let me have a better one. So what I did was place my health gems on heroes with heals. So like for example, my Mansa Musa. So his skill with the Odyssey will give you heals. Like this one has recovery. The Odyssey will give you damage and recovery. So because of this, I placed the health gems with them so that when they heal, they will have more health to heal up, so they will have more recovery. I hope that makes sense in a way. Also, before all this, because I went for damage. Before all this, my gems here are for healing, like healing gems, so that the heals will have even more great effect. So if you're going to use the unit health gems, use it to the heroes that has heals. That's my suggestion. Yes, exactly. Josephine will benefit from the health gems because you're going to use the skills with heals on her customizable skills, and also her signature skill has a heal on it. So she is going to be a good example for that. And one thing also, if you're going to use Josephine as like that, you can also use the Falcon ring on her. Where the hell is my Falcon ring? So as you can see, my Theo here is a healer, right? Like the War Tactics has heal, the Immortal Army has heal, so I gave her Ring of Falcon because the Ring of Falcon will give you defense, will give you a lot of healing effect. Now, another thing that is good with the Ring of Falcon is that you will have a recovery. You will have 2 effects every 9 seconds. This will be a random effect though. You will either have recovery or you will either have reduction in your damage taken. So that's one thing that is good for the Ring of Falcon. Also, it's easy to level up since it's an F pick or a purple ring. So yes, your thoughts or what you think is actually right about Josephine. Having a health gem is actually okay also for Josephine. Okay, gather resources. Still, I need snow. I need more power. Okay. Okay, let's go for PvP. Right. Let's try Epos power now. He has 2 archers. Okay. Interesting. BRB bro, I'm gonna watch the bid link. Thank you, bro. Thanks for the support, brother Henry. I appreciate you, bro. Ipo, are you watching? Sorry, I just want to test your lineup. I think your lineup is already good because of the addition of Ramesses. Look at how powerful Ramesses is. Like in great players or decent players, Ramesses is going to be amazing. Like damn, Ipo, I envy you. I want Ramesses now. I want him now. Like bro, anyway, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him soon. Soon enough. I don't know what happened to F2P. Bro, if you are watching the vid or this video outside of the live stream, I hope you come back. I know you are a bit busy. Maybe you can share your account with me and I will use your account for a better cause, brother. For a better cause. Okay, I think I'm going to lose. Yep, I think I'm going to lose. I think I'm going to lose. I don't know why. But I think I'm going to lose this time around. Okay. Now we're going to do. Oh, Hukum, how are you, bro? I know that you are absolutely great. Anyway, let's try this. So I really need an archer lineup. It's been a while since I really am craving. I'm actually craving for Ramesses. And soon enough, I'll be getting him for sure. Oof. Okay. We have one more. Just hope Kang Jin is here. Oh, Kang Jin is here. The problem is I'm not really doing well with him. Maybe we can do it like this. Or maybe we can do that. I'm not sure. Okay. Sometimes it's really, when it comes to PvP, sometimes it's placement of the heroes and with a bit of luck, because sometimes the damage really depends on the RNG. But I think in this case, he is winning with the power. Look at how tough his pikemen are. Like, I'm dead. Mehmed really is something else. Mehmed's addition to the lineup is really something to behold. Like, if ever I'm going to start with a new account, I'm going to get Molan for sure, so that I won't be spending too much resources on Ramesses, or in order to get Ramesses, it's going to be hard, honestly. Okay. So we're done with that now. I think we're going to do the Battlefield Survivor. It's going to be for 12 minutes still. I think I can do the frontline escort while doing this. So let's go for that. Alright, so for you guys who already have their stellar glory, don't forget to always make sure to finish off the daily quests in there, so that you can help off your empire. Okay, let's go do the funk. I mean, let's go do the Battlefield Survivor here. I haven't yet done this, I think. We need this one. Ooh, expert already? Alright. I really love doing or using Richard here. Like, honestly. Hello, can you get away with just 3-star Leo? Leo Budimansa 3-star. Yes, honestly. You can do that. Is that going to be your main? Is that going to be your main lineup, Imanari? To stop Lubu? No. That's not going to be enough, bro. If you are planning to stop Lubu, I think you need... It depends, actually. If you want to stop Lubu, you need a little bit more than 3 stars. Or if your Lubu is almost or the same level as you, I think you can get away with it. Yeah, Lubu's MN is... but make sure... what's your current season in your server? Like, because Mehmed and Ramesses is kinda causing havoc right now. It's really hard to stop those two. Yo, sup Hamsel? How you doing, man? Okay. I really need this day break. I love the blizzard. You finished already the video? Hello, Unseen. How are you doing? I am actually early today. Like, I don't need that one. This one. Maybe. Oof, nice. Level. This one also. Let's change this. Just found out that your what? Can you clarify that, Henry? I kind of didn't get that. Bushra. You know what? Imanari. If you have Tomeris instead of Bushra, Julius Octavian Tomeris, that's a menace against Lubu. Believe me. You're going to kill Lubu faster. Oh. Yeah. Yes, I am full-blooded Filipino, bro. Full-blooded Filipino. Filipino. Oh, wait, hang on. A blessing? What the hell? Why is LA to know you here? Bro, I don't need you, bro. Manuscript altar. Altar? I'll do it. Thank you. You are so much welcome, Emanari. Emanari, I hope I'm not butchering your name. Imanari. What the hell, man? What investment? 3-star? 5-star? To which hero, bro? To which hero? Yeah, sure. I'm Lubu main, Lubu Guan Attila, but for next season I want to upgrade my pikes to focus on Get Cyrus. 5-star in that case, I will just unlock Timor 6-star. Are you a spender? Unseen? Because your plan is going to depend if you are a spender. JC Octomeris. Yes, bro. But you're going to need Tomeris. I think it is actually good. You don't have Tomeris yet. Okay. So when you do, you can actually use her If you don't have Ramcam, you can use Tomeris instead. Your lineup is going to be tanky because of Tomeris defense. Then also at the same time, your lineup is going to be stronger because of Tomeris signature skill. 35% damage for both of your heroes. I think 25 or 35. I kind of forgot. Sheesh. Wait, hang on. You can say spender, but planning on low spending. Mansamusa already forced. Okay. Actually, if you want, you can upgrade your hero to Cyrus. And honestly, since you have Guan Yu, same as me, I think we have a Timur upgrade to do. Like, we need to get Timur, I think, to get our line up to the next level. Max Star Tomeris? No. Honestly, if you want, you can Max Star Tomeris if you can. If you really want to. Because for me, honestly, Tomeris is better than Bushra. If you don't have... if you don't... Oh, wait lang. If you don't have Ramcam, you can actually go for Tomeris. Although Tomeris is actually... like, she's not going to be free. You need to purchase her, and also you are going to purchase her levels. Like, her hero medals is going to be available for purchase in the mall. Wait, what? Attack speed double 30 seconds, 50% critical strike. I think I used the wrong skills here. Thank you, Manari. I'm going to appreciate you more if you like this live stream and share it with your friends. And also hope you guys are already subscribed to the channel so that you are always updated whenever we are live, and also if we're going to upload some videos for you guys. No. It's not going to be an expedition. It's going to be available per purchase in the mall. Expedition, yes, I think. That's going to be in the event. So, sorry, I was thinking of exploration, sorry. You can actually purchase Tomeris medals. Hero Expedition, no. It's going to be in the mall, not in the Heroic Expedition. It's going to be in the mall for the event. Like, I have a video or a live stream also of that. You can see Tomeris in the thumbnail. You can check that out. But now there is something stuck in my head now about this Ramesses. Why? What's wrong with Ramesses Hamsel? What are you thinking right now? Yes, actually. Actually, I have a Tomeris if you want to see. I can also explain the build that you want to go for. Just hang on, let me finish this first. Then I will show you. Just stick around a little bit more, Imanari. I will show you. What's wrong with Ramesses Hamsel? What is the thing that makes you hung up on him? What are your thoughts? You have dirty thoughts? Is Leo still relevant? I put a lot of universals in him. I went with. Honestly, Leo is relevant, I think. But if Cyrus is going to be there, I don't think Leo or Richard is going to be that much of. I think because Cyrus is going to replace Leo. Leo and Richard. Because that's what I'm going to do in season 4. I'm going to get Cyrus for Richard. And honestly, I like Richard better when it comes to swarm situations rather than Leo. Although I like Leo in the PvP, but I would rather, or I prefer to have Richard because I really love using the Warrior Pikeman in swarm situations, especially in Mightiest Empire event or KBK. And I think that's the advantage or the difference between Leo and Richard is that Leo is good in PvP and 1v1 or 2v1, but when it comes to swarm situations, I think Richard is your best option. Oh, I like this, but I like this one. So we have a blizzard. I saw someone use Ramesses. Okay. I saw someone use Ramesses. It's a sword and it's OP. As a sword, so wow. Yeah, actually Ramesses is OP, honestly. But as a swords, well, you can also actually do that if you don't have swords, but the most OP for them is actually as archers. Even Lubu cannot kill Ramesses, especially if you have the right skills, gems, and lineup, and you are maxed. What lineup will you recommend on slot 5? I don't really know what to put. So I suggest that you get all the lineups like archer, swords, pikeman, and cavalry, and then the last march should be a buffer for your whole troops. Like if you do not have Ramcam, maybe you can go for other martial lineups that have buffs like let's say the cavalry marshals. They have buffs that is good for your troops, like Tariq, so he has a buff that will be good for your lineup and other heroes in the area. So I think that's the 5th slot is going to be for that. That's my recommendation. Make sure that your 5th slot is going to be a support type of build. So mostly the supports in the game are marshals, and their supports are usually good. You can actually check out the marshals or martial heroes in the game and then check out what to build. Actually, my other recommendation, if you do not have Ramcam, is heroes like Tariq. You can actually build that lineup. Just make sure that your fifth lineup are a overall support. And if you cannot find any heroes that fits your style, maybe you can make your fifth lineup a tank, if not a support. Maybe a pure tank or something like that. Okay, victory! Oh, sheesh! This always happen on my Age of Empires mobiles. Every time I finish the map on this Battlefield Survivor event, I always crash. Or like the app always crash, or the game always crash. Like fix Tarek Bush. Sid Tarek Bush. No. Sid doesn't have any buff for the whole troops. Let me show you what the difference between having Tarek as the main commander is. So Henry was asking about what the fifth slot should be, and I was recommending him to get a commander that has an overall buff for the whole troop, not just his troop with the lineup, but all of the other 4 troops. So, hello Ozzy. Good day, brother. Actually, I've started like 2 hours ago, almost 3 hours ago. Okay, so here's what I was saying. Like, I want to show you what Tariq can actually do as a commander, because sometimes players are overlooking a lot of heroes. Like for example, the YSG here. So his skill is actually helping other players, because he's going to reduce damage of the other commanders, right? But if you see Tariq here, so the thing with him is, with his commander skills, increases the troops and the nearby allied troops bite damage. As you can see, this is a buff, not just for your troop, but for your other allied troops. That means not only for you, but for your other main heroes. Like for example, you have 5 main marches in the field deployed, and then you have Tariq as the 5th one. So Tariq will buff all the other 4 marches that you have with this. Once this one is activated, you will have might damage extra for 9 seconds. So that's what is good about him. So that's what I was saying when it comes to buff. Because let's face it, like the best buffer in the game is actually Ramcam, because of his signature skill. Even though if he is not the main commander, your Ramcam can actually help in the battlefield because of your Splendor of Sukhothai. Because his skill here will give buff to your other heroes, as you can see here. So here, every 6 seconds recovers your unit, reduces your troops damage taken, and increases the highest attributes of all allied players commanders within the area by 1,500 by 4. So area of 1,500 is, I think there's like a circle of space wherein that it takes effect. So all of your allied troops in there are going to benefit from this. So this one is a good skill. As I've said, it should be a buffer lineup. That's why I have both Warrior Pikeman and Martial Pikeman, because of Ramcam here. So what I do usually when it comes to MEE, you can check out my live stream on our last MEE, and you will see the value of Ramcam Heng because of his what do you call this? His commander skills, and also the additional buffs that his signature skills provide. So that is one thing. Now, if you do not have Ramcam Heng, the second best thing to have as a support march is make sure you have a Tariq, and then make sure that all heroes in this lineup is a buff hero. And one thing is for sure, if you have a Tariq available here, you can actually get Saladin in here so that Tariq's first skill or commander skill can be buffed. Because what will Saladin do is that he will give your Tariq more chances to activate his skill, because Saladin is a rage type support. Like, he gives you a lot of rage. As you can see, okay, increase your troops rage per second. This is per second. Then, when your commander uses signature skills, secondary skill strike recovers more rage. So, this rage skill of Saladin will give your it will activate your Tariq's commander skills more, and also with the addition of the Roar of Victory, which also gives you rage, as you can see, and then I think it's the Fervor. Yes, I think it's the Fervor that will also give you another rage. So if you have Saladin, which is actually easily accessible in the Advent, you can actually get Saladin, just 1 star. So since he's just going to be a support, or 3 stars maybe if you want, but it's not really, it doesn't really matter. But the problem is if you 3 star, or but the good thing is if you upgrade Saladin to 3 stars, he's going to give you more rage. Now, the thing is, if you have Tariq as the commander and then you have Saladin, and the only purpose of your 5th march is to buff your whole troop, or the other 4 troops in your lineups or in your marches. So Tariq is going to have a great value, and Saladin is going to help Tariq with that. And the good thing is you can actually insert Tomeris in this lineup also. And then with Tomeris inserted in this lineup, you will have another hero that will give you rage because of the Roar of Victory. So you will get another increased troops rage for the Roar of Victory. So Tariq, Saladin, and Tomeris is a good combination if you're going just for support. So I think that's a good combination. And then your Tariq or your Tomeris is going to be your support hero with the heal and the defense. You can see you will have defense here and then additional damage for your troops. And that's actually a good thing because she also has a heal. And then also your troops should have just enough what do you call this, like gems for defense. So you're just going to focus a lot of defense on this lineup. So for your Tariq also, you can also get the Roar of Victory, another skill that will give you rage. And that is another one good thing in this lineup. And to make it a pure support, use the Armor Piercer so that you can provide your other lineup to give off negative armor to your enemies. So I think that's that's actually very unconventional build. Like, there's no one building Tariq, Saladin, and Tomeris because they're going to waste their heroes. But the thing is, here you are asking for a support without, for example, you don't have Ramcam. That's the best way or the best support that I can actually recommend, which is actually not being recommended by other players. Like, there's no other players using this lineup. And I hope that someday soon someone is going to use that lineup. I just don't know how they are going to use that in a way, but still, that's going to be a good uh, pair or good lineup for just the purpose of supporting your other troops. So that's actually what I am going to do if ever I was to reset or to start again from scratch, and I'm not going to get Ram Kamheng, I'm going to get Tariq instead. And then since Saladin is going to be available season 3, I'm going to get Tariq. And then Tomeris is going to be available again season 3. I'm going to get Tomeris. And then Tariq is going to be the main commander. And that's about it. Since I cannot do that in this account because I already have my Pip March, which is the Pikeman Marshal. So I suggest the Pip March should be a support for all the other allied troops. So I think that's I hope that's clear. So that's my intention. That's the intention of that. Did you get that, Henry? I hope you did get that. Marshall Pike will do right. They say Caesar. Oh, Ram. Do wonders. Yeah, if you have Ram Kam Heng. If you have Ram Kam Heng, then it's going to do wonders for you. Sometimes it depends on the server or the empire, because sometimes the empires players or other empires do not have like the what do you call this? So sometimes other empires intend to have like a predated or a setup of who is going to win the MGE or going to be in the top 10 MGG. And if you guys are free for that, or if the MGE is free for all, and you think you can win the top 10 in the MGE, then go for Ram Kamheng. But if not, then you should pick another route to go to. I hope that it gives you a little bit of uh, vision or maybe a separate path wherein another option maybe wherein you can use your pip slot sorry. I think wealth is good. Recovery, no. Damage, I think so. But I don't know why I'm still missing such anyway, I think I'm done for the day for this. Maybe tomorrow again? I just have a new difficulty here. No, I'm not really going to do that. If only AoM give us good martial calves that can replace the Rikazay command that's the Genesis. Henry, honestly, they have recommended actually Sid as the main commander. So what will happen is if you have Sid in season 1, you can actually use Sid now way better, and Sid will actually give you more damage on season 3 because Sid is going to have Saladin and Tomiris. So Saladin and Tomiris is going to give Sid more chance to use his commander skill, which is his commander skill is going to be like it's a slow, right? Then when the enemies is slowed with his skill, his signature skill will deal a separate additional damage. Let me check. So as you can see, the skill of Sid, the commander skill, reduces the target movement speed, reduces also the damage of the target's hero. So that's going to be good, and reduces the target's healing. So this one is also good against the lineup right now of Mulan and Mehmed. Every time there is a healer like Mehmed, like Constantine, like Tio, I think Elcid is the best counter for them. Because sometimes the lineup with the Mulan, Mehmed, and Bellevue is actually killing Lubus. And the Ramcam Hang lineup with Tio and Charlemagne is absurd when it comes to damage and also killing Lubus. The only counter right now that I'm thinking of is Elcid because of this healing negate or negation. So you can see, you will reduce the healing by 45%. And then also, the best thing about this is if Sid will activate his signature skill when the enemy is slowed, so you will have an extra damage. So deals one extra instance of might damage if the target is slowed down. So the thing is why only few players are using LCD is because you need 250 rage for the Anthem of the Night, which is the commander skill. Now with the addition of Tomiris and Saladin in the picture, you will give more rage to Sid so that he can actually activate the commander skills more. And then before the 12 seconds of movement speed is done, you will have another commander skill activated so that your enemy or your opponent is going to be in a state of eternal slow. So they won't recover from that slow for 12 seconds unless they have a purifying skill like let's say like the like Ashoka or like the immortal army of Ramesses or Theo, sorry, immortal army skill will give you buff to negate your to negate all debuffs. Where is it? So that's the only thing you're going to think of. So you can see the immortal army here purifies all your heroes attributes debuffs. So the only counter to your LC is going to be Ashoka, which also have a counter for debuff. Where the hell is Ashoka? Here. So Ashoka also has a counter for the debuff. As you can see, where is the counter? Chance to enter here. Chance to enter control immunity for 3 seconds. So that's a counter also for Elcid's skill. So those are the two I think that's going to counter Elcid on that matter. But other than that, I don't see anyone winning against Elcid when it comes to that. And since the addition of Saladin, the activation of this is going to be frequent. And also, if Tomiris is in this picture, or you will add Tomiris to the lineup, so Elcid, Saladin, and Tomiris, you can activate this every single time, like every other, like say 3 seconds, 4 seconds, you can activate this one. So before the movement speed reduction here is or ends, you will actually activate it again. And then with that, you will have 2 damage or 2 might damage instances in your arsenal. And also, having said that, you also have Roar Victory here if you want more. But if that is going to be the case, you have Saladin and Tomiris, you don't need the Roar of Victory. You can actually go for the weak spot. And then, actually, you can go for double attack for you to activate your patriotism more. So, that will also be a good case if you do that. Actually, you can do the weak spot and double attack with that. Then, for Tomiris and Saladin, you can just go for buff skills like this one. Like, instead of Fervor, you can actually go for Roar of Victory. And then a little bit of heal maybe, like the War Tactic. Or if you want more damage, Tactical Pursuit is also okay. You can also actually view the bonus here. Oh, I don't have it since I don't have the hero. Although you can actually see the bonus of how much might or whatever it is here that you can add to the skill. So I think that's that. But Fervor here plus the Roar Victory is a lot of rage already. But actually Tomiris also has that. And Tomiris actually has a special key skill just for Elcid. Where the hell is Tomiris again? Tomiris. So if you haven't checked out yet, Tomiris has a specific skills for this. The Rending Covenant. So after your troops perform 12 normal attacks, your commander enters double attack. So you won't really need double attack anymore on Elcid. So you can actually get the Furious Charge and Furious Charge. I think it's Furious. And then also you can get your what do you call this, Furious Charge and Weak Spot on Elcid so that you can deal more damage. And then each time your commander activates secondary skill strike, which is what we are after, deals damage dealt to the main target increases. This one has 4 stacks, so when this one is max, it's 3%. After 4, it's going to be 12%. increased damage, and also will give you double attack. So that's especially made for LC. How to counter good Rameses? Honestly, the best counter for Rameses right now is swarming him. That's the counter. Because you're not going to win one-on-one with a high-level Rameses. Even if you are a high-level Lubu versus a high-level Rameses, the only way you can win on that is if your Lubu is a bit tanky. Maybe if you have Timor, you can win against a Rameses if you are a Lubu. But right now, Rameses is powerful enough to kill a Lubu. It only depends on actually the RNG of the criticals for Lubu. So I think that's about it. So I hope I cleared that out with you guys. I hope I answered all of your questions about it. Eh, we don't have much time anymore anyway. RIP. RIP. Yeah. Even I am actually having a hard time dealing with a freaking Rameses because of the insanity of the skills. Because of actually the one that is activating Rameses is Charlie Main. With Charlie Main there, it's really hard to kill a freaking Rameses. And the problem is if you are swarmed by all of the march with one Rameses, for example, if you are swarmed by a Rameses and all of his hooligans, you are going to die instantly if you are not going to deal with Rameses first. So what I do is that every time we clash, especially in the mightiest empire, what I do is I look for a Rameses and I focus him with all my troops. And once he's dead, the other troops are easy to kill. But the problem is before Ramesses falls, I already lost two marches. Like before I killed Ramesses, two marches already fall. So I will only be left out with three, and then the enemy will have four, and then I will die. So that's the only downside. Like Hannibal, no good for him. Um, well, actually, I think Hannibal is good, but I don't think he is good for Ramesses. That's what I think. In theory, the best counter for him is actually Lubu because of the damage. But the thing is, um, Lubu really needs something of some sort of defense to counteract Ramesses, because the thing is Ramesses activates his signature skill and commander skills too much. Like it's like a machine gun, like firing on all cylinders with his signature skills and commander skills, and because of Charlemagne, and then also because of Theo, he is tanky as hell. And you cannot really debuff or slow down a rampaging Ramesses because of Theodora's immortal army. Because the immortal army heal has a deep or a counter debuff on it. That's actually what is making or enabling a Ramesses, a good Ramesses lineup to be very imposing in the battlefield. And that's actually the problem that Lubu users has right now. But but hear me out. I think a an LCD lineup is going to be uh arm in arm against Ramesses, I think. I haven't tried it yet, but in paper, I think that LCD's new lineup with Saladin and Tomris is going to have a chance. Uh, that's what I think. I really wanted to try that one, but I don't know how I could try. I really need a lot of hero medals to do that. Because the thing is, I don't really have an LC. So maybe we can ask. I can actually ask some of the other content creators about it. Maybe they can try it out for us, or maybe I can actually apply on the next test server, and I will do that. Let's see what will happen. But that's the plan. Okay, anyway, I think I'm done for the day. I'm just going to finish off the other things I need to do here. Okay. Like, I still need to do the front lines here. So I hope that you have learned something from me today that you can actually apply to your own accounts or to the game. And also I hope that I have added something in your perspective of the game and how to build a lineup and how lineup works. And if ever you are interested in uh, messaging me anytime and you want to ask something about the game, you can actually message me in Discord. I will answer them or the questions for you. Although maybe next time I'm going to do a Q&A video with your questions on it so that at least the other players can watch them, and so that they will also have or we can share with them the answers to your questions also. So okay, where the hell is Charlie? All right. Okay. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here because we are already 3 hours in. I need to do something else after this. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this live stream today. We have reached 177 views for today, and I can't really reach that much without you guys here present in the chat. And I really appreciate you guys. For those of you who are here who are not yet subscribed, kindly do subscribe to the channel so that we can reach that really elusive 1,000 subscriber mark so that we can finally apply for monetization. And of course, if we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, we're going to give off a giveaway stream on my birthday or before my birthday. It's going to be on May 22, or we're going to do the thingy with the giveaway on 20th, or maybe before that, or after my birthday, maybe we can actually do that. I appreciate you guys, Henry, Manari, Soul, User, Ozzy, Hamso, and all the other players who have been with me here in the chat for today. Give yourself a pat in the back and a clap and an applause, and thank you so much for supporting me to this level, and hope you support me, guys, on my other live stream, and also check out my other videos if you have interest on the other guides and updates that I have in the past. Kindly check out my other videos in my YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Henry, and I hope it's going to be. I think it's going to be my young days on my birthday. I don't really count my birthdays anymore because it's making me old. And thank you for the best wishes, brother. And I hope you guys have a good day. For those of you who are just starting your day, have a good day. And if you want to rewind this video, just watch it after the live stream. And I have also pointed a lot of things and tips and infos in today's live stream. If you want to share it with your friends, please do so. And also like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And if you like the content, please do subscribe to the channel. If you want also to be a member of the channel, I'm going to do a lot of videos next month or end of the month this month that will be exclusive for members only. And wow, 60th birthday, damn. I'm not that old, bro. Like, it's a lot of years before that happens. But anyway, thank you for supporting me today, Henry, and all the other present players in here. Have a good day to every one of you, and as always, TitoBods is going to be here for your answers or for your questions and your queries in game, and I hope I have embedded a lot of information and data and guides for you guys. Anyway, that is all for today.